Hi again everyone, it's Amber from Ask with Amber, and we're asking my team of guides some questions today on a viewer request. This is the second in the series that started with Galactic Expansion, and this one is called Disclosure, Open Contact and Ancient Civilizations. So I've got my team of guides here. As you can see, Mr. P, my Pleiadean guide, is with me. I've got his lovely young energy here. And my main guide, Mary, is also with us, who is much more sensible in her movement. Mary, could you have a yes for me? Thank you. So you hopefully be able to see the difference between who's answering on screen. And obviously my left rod is yes. As you can see, they're coming through. My right rod is used when they want to say no. Could you show us a no, please, one of you? Thank you very much. Thank you. And when they don't know the answer to the question, they will leave the rods in neutral, which is unusual when they don't know the answer. But when they don't want to tell us the answer because Earth isn't ready for it or humans aren't ready for it, they will cross the rods as they are doing now. So it's like a no, keep out. Okay, so as you will have noticed if you've seen my other videos, I've actually put a little bit of artwork behind me this time to give it a bit of colour. Still not decorated my garden room where I do my readings, and I will get round to it at some point. But in the meantime, I've put some of my mum's paintings up. There's a few of them up there. You can only see two, I think, in this. But they're so lovely. I love the colour that she uses, but she's far too modest about her abilities, so she'll probably be a little bit embarrassed that I've put them up there, but I think she's really good. I've got her pictures all over my house. I love them. Okay, so are we ready, guys, to get started? Lovely, thank you. All right, so first question. Will open contact with galactic beings happen within my lifetime? Yes, that's great. I mean, I know we've got contact already, but open contact is going to be, the whole world knowing and not being able to deny it, isn't it? Even though probably some will. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, so will official disclosure of ET presence happen within my lifetime? It will. So that's governments and world powers admitting officially that we're not alone in the universe. Great, thank you. Let's just scroll down the questions. Are governments currently in communication with extraterrestrial beings? Yes. Okay, is that all governments? Right, okay, that's interesting. Has disclosure already begun quietly through media and leaks? Yeah, so you can see there she is moving it. She's saying yes, but she's not moving it massively. So yes, it has begun, but what she's saying is it's been tricky because of the deniers. There are as many podcasters calling conspiracy theory for all of the whistleblowers as there are whistleblowers. So she's saying that disclosure is beginning, but it is being thwarted a little bit by this. I don't suppose that will ever change, will it? There will always be a contingent that will deny it, and I think it seems to be a fear-based thing. Okay, thank you. Are secret space programs real? Yes, interesting. Is this where governments are using ET technology? I might be preempting a question here. It is, yeah, okay, great. Is humanity being prepared for full open contact? Yes, we are. But again, a little bit of hesitation I can feel in the energy as we are, but it's like, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. So it's a slow process. Here we go. Will contact begin gradually rather than all at once? Yeah, okay. Are whistleblowers telling the truth about ET involvement? Most of them, Mary's saying, most of them. There are some that are mistaken, and there are others that are just making up stories, but most of them are telling the truth. That's interesting. I mean, I can think of a couple where I completely believe them, but other people just, you know, finding holes in their stories completely. So it is difficult to watch whistleblowers and know which are honest and which aren't. Okay, have there been agreements between governments and ET races? Right, so Mary's saying again, she's saying that there have and there are, but there's still so much more to do. And one of the agreements is, so she'll confirm whether I'm explaining this properly or not. One of the agreements is full disclosure, but that they've had to go back and renegotiate agreements because humans haven't been ready and still aren't quite ready for the most part. So there's lots of agreements about shared technology. Is that, yeah, that's what you're showing me. And especially around health improvement. But it's not necessarily all with governments. A lot of it's with, I mean, they tell me that, you know, Steve Jobs had an agreement with ETs and they helped him bring the iPhone forward, which is one of the joys of my life. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you. Oh, and here we go. Is technology already being shared with humanity from ET sources? Yes, and that confirms it. It has been for quite some decades, from what I understand. In fact, maybe, are you saying more than decades? Oh, right, centuries. Okay, that's interesting. Well, that's maybe where we come to the ancient civilizations in a bit. Do galactic councils monitor Earth closely? Okay, is it right? We said in the last video there's actually only one galactic council. Is that right? But it does monitor Earth closely. Is that? Yes. Okay, so that's why there was a bit of hesitation at first. It's not a plural as far as my guides are concerned. As far as I can interpret what they're showing me anyway, what they're explaining. Okay, are ETs preventing humanity from destroying the Earth completely? They're saying, yeah, big time. They have, on more than one occasion, prevented the button from being pushed, and so prevented nuclear war. So although we think things are bad, we're still here because of what they've managed to do. Thank goodness. Thank you for that, ETs. Okay, are crop circles genuine messages from ETs? Right, so they're saying mostly, some are man-made, and scientifically the difference can be found. There's some kind of energy vibration level on the well, on both of them, but one is clearly a human vibration and one is an otherworldly vibration. So most crop circles are made by ETs, and they're ancient geometry, and so codes, and that there are people on Earth that understand them so that they can read them. And it's all about, again, helping humanity to ascend to the fifth dimension. So, okay, thank you. So, again, we alluded to this earlier. Has full open contact been delayed to allow humanity time to adjust? Yeah, she explained it to me before, so we answered it in a previous question. Will disclosure come through science rather than politics? Yes. Oh, that's interesting. So we'll have irrefutable proof, or it will be refuted by some, but it won't be government saying, yes, we've been hiding it from you. It'll be, hi, Mr. P. He's saying to me they've already got irrefutable proof, and they've been trying to show it for some time, and politics has got in the way. Okay, thank you. I think we answered something similar, didn't we? Are certain world leaders already aware of ET presence? Yeah, because you said all governments are aware. Okay. Right, so will disclosure trigger major shifts in religion? Yes, okay. And is that a positive thing? Okay. Lovely, thank you. Will disclosure bring it? This is obviously they know what I'm going to read. They can see it in front of me. They can read my mind, so they sometimes preempt it. So they're not just moving randomly. But it'd be really helpful for the video if you could wait till I've asked the question before you answer. Thank you. I know you're brilliant, but thank you. They've said no, but we'll see how we get on. They do like to take the mic. What was this question? Oh yeah, will disclosure bring unity among nations? Oops. Yes, thank you. I moved my hand there, but I could feel their energy that is saying, no, it wasn't your hand, it was us. Okay, thank you. Are starseeds part of the disclosure plan? Yes, thank you. Will mass sightings increase before open contact? Yes, very definitely. Will ETs first appear to small groups before mass contact? Yes, it already has. They're saying it does regularly, and lots of people reporting, especially, I think he's saying Pleiadean motherships. Lots of people are already reporting those. A lot of lights in the sky, triangular ships. And are these mostly Pleiadian? Yes, okay, thank you. That was Mary who answered that. Thank you. Okay, have ETs been visiting Earth since ancient times? Yes. And did ETs play a role in early human evolution? Yes, they did. There's a lot of information that Bashar, who's a Pleiadian channeled through Dalrawanka, talks about with early human evolution and the Anunnaki. It's fascinating, so well worth watching that. Were ancient gods actually extraterrestrials? Interesting. Okay, so there was actually something to worship, not just sort of a story or a creation of something. Okay, thank you. Fascinating. Okay. Are there underground bases, underground ET bases on Earth today? Yes. So you're saying actually there's quite a few, and you're saying they've been here since ancient times? There's a very strong energy on this. Is that Mr. A? Oh, okay, this is my lovely Arcturian guide, who's a lot, I think he's quite an old soul and he's quite wise, and again, he's very loving, but my understanding is that Arcturians don't currently have physical bodies. He's saying, yes, that's correct. And so, you know, even with bases, they don't necessarily need bases, but they're, you know, for their energies to be able to go. And they do, I mean, you can inhabit physical bodies, can't you? Yes, and they don't need to be human. So they can turn themselves into a form that we can, you know, we don't necessarily need to fear rather than just an energy. But they've always sort of been, yeah. And the next question is, do ETs have bases under the oceans? Yes, they've always been under the oceans and around. And Mr. P is saying here the Pleiadians the same. I imagine there's a lot of ET races, yeah, there as well. And you're all working together for the good of humanity. Lovely. Okay. And they're saying to me as well, the fact that there are less benevolent beings, let's say, ET beings, is not something that they get involved with because they just vibrate on a higher frequency, so they don't have any interaction with them, which is good to know. So good reason to raise our vibrations. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Have pyramids been influenced or built with ET knowledge? Yes. So Mr. A, was that, you've kind of taken over here, was it the Arcturians that helped to build the pyramid, or that built the pyramids? Okay, interesting. And other ancient stone circles like Stonehenge, were they aligned with ET guidance? Oh, okay, interesting. That's Mr. P. Mr. P, are the Pleiadians taking credit for that one then? Yes. Okay, thank you. That's interesting to know. One day we'll find out what they're actually for. Maybe I'll have to think of some questions to ask you, or maybe I'll do a meditation on it, see if my guides will give me some images to explain what it's for, or some information. Did ETs teach ancient humans about astronomy? Yes. Okay, so what they're saying is they did, but ancient humans were already observing and in fact they still are now. Humanity is still fascinated. Okay, so there's still, you know, like there are all of the people we know from history who we've been told have studied it, that, you know, they've worked with them, so either knowingly or unknowingly. So sometimes they've guided them without the astronomers knowing, and at other times they've worked directly with them, with the astronomer very aware that that's what they're doing. But yes, human observation and ET support, because obviously we can only see so far at the moment as humans, and so although, you know, James Webb Telescope, amazing. Okay, thank you. Right. Again, we alluded to pyramids earlier. Did ETs help build the Great Pyramid of Giza? So was that Arcturians again? Nice. Were there any other ET races involved in building that? Okay, so the Arcturians thing is pyramids then? Is that what you're saying? Not just pyramids, but you're the ETs that are able to sort of engineer and design that sort of structure. And we know there's a purpose for them, but I suppose we'll get to that at some point too, won't we? We'll get to the knowing. Okay. Lovely, thank you. Did ETs leave behind technology that humanity has not yet rediscovered? Interesting. I mean, the question says leave behind, but I mean, you're sort of here with us in some form, aren't you, all of you? So are you going to help us rediscover this technology? Okay, thank you. And have ETs influenced human DNA in the past? Now this is, if we go back to neutral, please. Neutral. Thank you. This is, are we talking here about the Anunnaki? And my understanding from watching Bashar and what you've confirmed with me is that the Anunnaki came to try and save their own race and used human DNA and their DNA to actually try and create more longevity and better health and the ability to survive on their planet, but unfortunately that didn't work. Is that right? But at the time it certainly helped humans evolve, even though they weren't supposed to do that. Is that correct? Yeah, it's fascinating. Okay, but actually we are, so every human on the planet now has some alien DNA of some form, even those of us that aren't hybrids. Fascinating. Okay, thank you. So we've all got a bit of Anunnaki, if nothing else. Interesting, thank you. I think I need to learn more about the Anunnaki. That's fascinating. And do ETs currently walk among us in human form? They're saying some, there are, and once, it's saying, you know, some of them are in government, some of them are trying to influence politics positively, and this is how they've been able to help prevent full-scale nuclear war. But he's also saying that there's not as many as people would think yet. There will be, but when it is disclosed, although they look like a perfectly normal human, when disclosure comes, we will say things like, wow, yeah, because look at their eyes, they're so beautiful, or, you know, they, you know, the way that they walk, or some, you know, people will start to think maybe there wasn't 100% human, and we'll start to look around us and think everyone is possibly ET, but that's not the case. Thank you. Are UFO sightings increasing as disclosure approaches? Yes, definitely. Is hybridization between humans and ETs taking place now? Okay, it's been ongoing for a long time, hasn't it? And there are a lot of ET hybrids on the planet, and this is different to the ETs walking in human form. Yeah. Okay, next question. Have ETs been responsible for some unexplained disappearances in history? Interesting. So that it's quite unusual that they do that, but they're clearly not telling us. Okay, fair enough. Do ETs use dimensional portals to access Earth? Yes, thank you. Are star systems like Sirius connected with Earth's past? Yes, thank you. I don't know too much about Sirius yet. I'm going to try and find out on that one. Have ETs encoded messages in sacred text? Okay, like Dead Sea Scrolls and other types of text. Interesting. Okay, what about the original Bible? Okay, thank you. Are we already being contacted by ETs in our dreams? Yes, okay, thank you. Are we being prepared for greater galactic travel? Yes, thank you. That's it. So we're being physically prepared and technologically prepared, you're saying. Okay, thank you. Will humanity soon recognise itself as part of the galactic community? So is that Mr. A answering that one? Okay. So let's ask that again. Will humanity soon recognise itself as part of the galactic community? Okay, so you might have noticed there was a yes, but also a little no, and that's what they're explaining to me is, this is Mr. A explaining this. Not to, thank you. He knows what I'm going to say. It will, but not too soon. It's going to recognise itself as part of the galactic community in the long run, not straight away, because it's such a massive shift in thinking for humanity. So it's a lot of people have got a lot to process, including me. So it won't be soon, but it will recognise itself at some point in time. Is Pleiadean energy especially active at this time? You go to neutral, please. I'm going to ask that one again, because I don't know who this was. Is Pleiadean energy especially active at this time? Yeah, that's interesting, because that's Mr. A answering again, not Mr. P. So I don't know if Mr. P, are you still here? No, I think he's gone for a cup of tea again. So Mr. A is answering on his behalf, but yes, it is especially active at this time, and it's closer in dimension to Earth. Is that what you're saying? The Pleiades, and Pleiadians are closer in dimension to humans than Arcturians. Yes, okay, thank you. So is Arcturian energy guiding humanity's technological evolution? Yes. Are they the main ETs that are guiding this? Okay, that's interesting, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, oh, okay. Was Atlantis a real civilization? Yes, I've asked this one possibly in other videos, but certainly in other sessions that I've done. Did Atlantis have advanced technology? It did. And is this where some of the forgotten or lost technology is underwater? Okay. And did ETs interact with Atlanteans? Did you interact with Atlanteans on the same sort of basis that you're going to with humans after full disclosure? So the Atlanteans were very aware of you. Interesting, okay, because they explained to me before, and I've said it in other videos, that I've only ever incarnated as human, but I was an Atlantean and a Lemurian human, so I would have interacted with you before. Okay, as an individual energy, Mr. A, would you and I have interacted when I was in Atlantis? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for coming back for me. Okay, was Atlantis destroyed by misuse of energy technology? Oh, okay. Okay, so what they're saying to me is power, both in terms of energy, but also sort of political power, if you like. Human ego was what destroyed it, which is why, you've come back to try again, haven't you, and help us remove our egos. Okay, thank you. I'm working on it, not quite there yet. Okay, were there survivors of Atlantis? Sorry, I'm going to ask that again because I got nothing at first and then both moved. But were there survivors of Atlantis? Some, but literally a handful. Is that what you're saying? Okay, thank you. And did these survivors seed other cultures? Okay. Interesting. Okay, thank you. Was Lemuria real? Yeah. Okay, thank you. And did Lemuria predate Atlantis? Yes, it did, thank you. Did Lemurians have a higher spiritual awareness than Atlanteans? That's interesting, and yet they were before in our linear timeline. Okay. Did ETs influence Lemurian culture? Okay, thank you. I'd not heard of Lemurians until recently, or Lemuria. So it'd be good to look into them more. Was there communication between Lemuria and Atlantis? Let me ask again. Was there communication between Lemuria and Atlantis? Yes. So people jumping timelines and is what you're showing me. Yes. So although they're different linear times, they were still able to communicate. Okay, thank you. Did Atlantis sink suddenly due to a cataclysm? Okay, you can go back to neutral, please. Thank you. So it's similar to the question we had before, where we'd said about misuse of misuse of energy. So was it a man-made cataclysm? Right, so it wasn't just a natural geophysical event? No. Okay, thank you. Was Lemuria lost due to tectonic shifts? Right, so that was a natural event. Okay, thank you. Do Lemurian records still exist in crystal form? Ooh, interesting. Okay, thank you. Are some humans alive today reincarnations of Lemurians or Atlanteans? Yes, big time. Are most humans today reincarnations of Lemurians and Atlanteans? Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. That's interesting. Is Mount Shasta a portal connected to Lemuria? Sorry, hold on, let me ask that again. Is Mount Shasta a portal connected to Lemuria? Yes, thank you. Did ancient civilizations use crystal technology given by ETs? Yes. Was that also energy from the crystals? Yes, thank you. Are there undiscovered ancient sites hidden underwater? Okay. So this is of Atlantis and Lemuria, is that right? Have they not been discovered yet? Okay, so although we think we know where they are, there's more to discover. Is that what you're saying? Yes, thank you. Is Antarctica hiding remains of an advanced civilization? Okay, so this is in addition to Lemuria and Atlantis. Excellent, thank you. Were Mayan prophecies connected to Atlantis and Lemuria? They were, okay, thank you. Is humanity about to rediscover the truths hidden since the fall of Atlantis? Okay, so when we talk about the truths hidden since the fall, is that about ETs? Okay, so you were... Okay, so you were like walked freely in Atlantis just like the humans did, and like you'd both be sitting there having a cappuccino. Okay, so you're, although you don't actually need to eat now, you can if you want to, so you can eat and drink. Okay, so although I'm being a bit glib about cappuccino, because I don't know, I've got this Italian vibe going on with Atlantis. I don't think that's where it was though. Was it in Italy? No. You would have just mingled with the humans, just... That's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Okay, well that's fascinating. Thank you very much, guys. That's really interesting. And I do appreciate your help on this through the rods. I do feel like there's a lot more I want to know on this, so I will see if I can think up some questions myself and do another video on it. But I've got a video coming up on where Mother Gaia has agreed to communicate with me through the rods, which is wonderful, and wants to answer questions on what's happening with Earth's energy. So I'm going to do that one next. But if you have any other questions on this or other subjects, or any spirit or ET race or anyone that you'd like to communicate with, usually we can bring them through on the rods if you have questions that they feel they want to answer. So please do add comments to the video if you'd like to. But in the meantime, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. I love you all. Thank you.